5 Days in London, May 1940, by John Lukacs. The days from May 24th to May 28th, 1940, altered the course of the history of this century, as the members of the British War Cabinet debated whether to negotiate with Hitler or to continue the war. The decisive importance of these 5 days is the focus of John Lukacs' magisterial new book. Lukacs takes us hour by hour into the critical unfolding of events at 10 Downing Street, where Churchill and the members of his cabinet were painfully considering their war responsibilities. We see how the military disasters taking place on the continent, particularly the plight of the nearly 400,000 British soldiers bottled up at Dunkirk, affected Churchill's fragile political situation, for he had been Prime Minister only a fortnight and was regarded as impetuous and hot-headed even by many of his own party. Lukacs also investigates the mood of the British people, drawing on newspaper and mass observation reports that show how the citizenry, though only partly informed about the dangers that faced them, nevertheless began to support Churchill's determination to stand fast. Other historians have dealt with Churchill's difficulties during this period, using the partial revelations of certain memoirs and private and public papers, but Lukacs is the first to convey the drama and importance of these days, and he does so in a compelling narrative that combines deep knowledge with high literary style. John Lukacs was professor of history at Chestnut Hill College, Philadelphia, until his recent retirement, and has been visiting professor at many universities. He is the author of 21 books, among them The Hitler of History, The Duel, The End of the 20th Century and the End of the Modern Age, which was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, and the most recent, A Thread of Years, also published by Yale University Press. He is the recipient of numerous academic honors and awards. This book is dedicated to Philip and Marjorie. Preface. My history of this history has no ascertainable origin. About 40, perhaps even 50 years ago, I was beginning to think that the last days of May in 1940 may have been decisive for the outcome of the Second World War. This idea, or thought, or perhaps not much more than a sense, accorded with my conviction that the most important phase of the Second World War was the one before December 1941, that is, before the American entry into the war, coinciding with the first German retreat before Moscow. After that, Hitler could still win great battles, but no longer the entire war. From this realization sprang my decision, in 1968, to write a rather large work, The Last European War, 1939 to 1941, eventually published in 1976.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?